chapter 8. We were doing a part 2 on last Sunday. I kind of marinated it, but I'm going to get into it this time. And you will find these verses here. When Jesus was entered into Capernaum, there came unto him a centurion beseeching him, and saying, Lord, my servant lied at home sick, of palsy, grievously tormented. And Jesus said unto him, I will come and heal him. The centurion answered and said, Lord, I'm not worthy that thou should come under my roof, but speak a word only, and my servant shall be healed. For I am a man under authority, having soldiers under me. And I say to that man, go, and he goeth, and to another, come, and he cometh, and to my servant, do, and he does it. Do it. Let me stop right there. Our topic is, where is your faith? Hello, somebody. As I get in here, just put a pen here. I got the scriptures for you, but just put a pen. Galatians 6 and 7. Just put a pen there. Because as I get into this, answer the question, where's your faith, is for a reason. Because when we get into this message, we're going to see this man, centurion man, move God, somebody, with his faith. With his faith. How many know that God is trying to take us to another level of faith? I asked you to put down Galatians 6 for a reason, because Galatians 6 says this. Galatians 6 verse 7 says, be not deceived. God is not mocked. Whatsoever man soweth, that shall he also reap. You can't do that without faith. Hello, somebody. All right. And if you don't like what you're reaping, then change what you're sowing. Hello, somebody. And that's in everything. That's ain't just in money. Right, that's right. So some of you are sowing time right now. You gave God some of your time. Everything you do, somebody say, is a seed. It's a seed. But Galatians specifically let us know that you can't get over on God. You can't make a fool out of God. That's what it means by don't deceive him. Or God, not to mock him. See, sometimes we get to doing things in life, we think we're getting back. How many know God sees everything? Yeah. So Pastor just asked him, where is your faith? But faith is the substance of things hoped for, and the evidence of things not seen. That's Hebrews 11:1. I want you to know there's two words there in verse Hebrews 11:1. Somebody said, hope. Hope. Some things, your faith got you hoping for some things. Yes. And you don't have it yet, but you ought to have some evidence that it will be there later on. Yes. I tell people, like Oprah said she would write things down for a reason, that they would come to pass. You might want a house or car, so you got this test page out of the magazine of the car, the house you want one day. I start putting up a little money for the car you ride. I get a set of car keys that represent the car I'm going to have. You know what I'm saying? But you ought to have, it's just some evidence of what you're hoping for. 11 and 6 says, but without faith it's impossible to please him. It's impossible, to serve God without faith. God give all of us a measure of faith. But Hebrews 11 and 6 go a little bit further and say, not only is it possible to please him, for he that cometh to God must believe that he is. Someone said, you got faith ought to make you believe that God is able to do whatever you want to do whenever you want him to do it. Amen. Believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. Yeah. So your faith ought to make you come to God because you believe. And then you need to know that God will reward you. If you diligently seek God, how many know God got some rewards for you? Amen. So where is your faith? But you wouldn't dare get up and not put your glasses on. You wouldn't dare come out the house without your clothes on. Brother Max said, all but negative. No. It just would make you, then people look at you, where your glasses? You know you can't see without your glasses. Why you ain't got no clothes on? So I got to ask you a question. Where is your faith? How is it that you laying down at night without faith, waking up without faith, tackling this world, going through life, everything this world has to throw at you without faith? Baby, where is your faith? So I love this message because God saw this centurion man that really didn't know church protocol. He wasn't in church. His faith moved God. Tell somebody, will your faith move God? So where is your faith? Hello, somebody. Tell somebody, this man didn't let no obstacles get in his way. So why should we? Tell somebody, we shouldn't let no obstacles, no pride, no doubt, no money, language, distant time. I'm out here in Crawfordville. I tell people, you think I'm in Chicago somewhere. Everybody, you in Crawford? Okay, man, I ain't but 2 miles from West Memphis, a mile from Mary. A mile from, I ain't but 1 mile, 2 miles from Mary and 3 miles from West Memphis. It's that much. If you're going down 64, hello somebody. I ain't nowhere from Airport Road. Hello somebody. You think I'm way up the road somewhere. Hello somebody. That's all right. I tell people like this. Hospital bills are full. Jailhouse is full. Graveyards are full. But there's room at the church house on Sunday morning. Everywhere you went last night and Saturday night and all during the weekend, you probably couldn't find no room. It was just crowded. Come on, somebody say, where is your faith? When Jesus look at you, can he marvel at your faith? Can you move God with your faith? We find the centurion man is coming to Jesus. for someone, one of his servants. I told you last time to tell somebody, isn't it good to help somebody who can come to Jesus on your behalf that has great faith? So when you can worship and praise God and have great faith, but when come time when you're so sick that you can't do it on your own, just like it's good to help somebody that can go to God for you that has faith. You don't want anybody going to God for you. You don't want an unbeliever, nobody really don't believe that God can heal you. So we can learn something from the superior man. The Bible said that he beseeching him, he was appealing, he was asking, trying to get some help. He was getting real loud. He about got to the point that he was begging. But he did everything, the superior man, to get God's undivided attention. I got to ask you a question this Sunday morning. Anybody trying to get God's attention? Is you appealing to God? Is you begging? Are you getting loud enough to get his attention? The superior man came to God begging, Master, Jesus, have mercy on me. Whatever he did, he got loud. He got real loud. He was hollering, crying, and begging, but he got God's attention. Anybody trying to get God's attention in 2019? Anybody call on God just last night? Sometimes you got to get out of step. You got to still and get loud. Do everything to get God's attention. Have you done yet? But that's about it. Once you get God's attention, what you going to do when God starts to look at you? What you going to start to do when God starts to listen? When you finally get God's attention, what you going to tell him? What you going to say? What you going to do to move God? That's why I like this passage. When this man got God's attention, he didn't just get God's attention. He made God look at him and start staring. He made God stand still. And God started looking and getting closer and paying attention to this man. And this man that didn't know church protocol, move God with his faith. Can you move God with your faith? When God looks at you, when God sees you, can you make God say, who is this? To brag on God is one thing. But when God starts bragging on you, tell somebody that's another thing. Can you move God in 2013 in your giving? Can you move God in your coming? Can you move God in your soul winning and witness? Can you move God by bringing 20 more people to the church with you? Can you move God with your faith? Where is your faith? You thought he came to Jesus. He got loud, got God's attention, and you thought he came to Jesus for his wife. It says a lot about the centurion man. You thought he came to Jesus for his brother or his children or somebody in his immediate family. But tell somebody, he came to Jesus for a servant. That says something about the centurion man. Then it says a lot about the servant because the servant must have really been something. So you got some people work for you and work under you, and you start looking at them, the God in their life. And so this man said, I knew this guy loved God, and he served God. Now that he's sick, I'm going to go to his God for him. But when he went to God, even though he don't church power, it was his faith that moved God. I'm talking to somebody this Sunday morning. This message is for you. You didn't get here by accident or coincidence. You need to move God starting today and the rest of this year with your faith. And when God sees you and sees your faith, God says, I'm getting ready to work everything out in their life. Tell somebody where is your faith? Your faith ought to be in Jesus. And your faith ought to be in the Lord. I don't care where you're at right now, but tell somebody there's room. You can go just a little bit higher. God getting ready to take us to another level of faith.
Yes, Lord.
And then he tells the Lord here, he said, I'm not worthy, just speak a word. How do you know that God can speak into your life? He can speak into your relationship. He can speak to your finances situation. He can speak, wherever your trouble is, wherever your problem is, wherever your heart is, whatever they keep you up late at night, wherever you're going through, how do you know just say, you ought to say, Lord, you ain't got to stop at the house, just speak a word in my life, on my life, on my children's life, on my finances. Just speak a word, Lord, I know it should happen. But I would like to think that this man here must have heard his servant telling him something about God before his servant got sick, and he was, I believe the servant was ministering to him. This Gentile, this Roman soldier, because I believe the servant might have told him, the God I serve, the reason why he went to God for the servant, because the servant must have told him that this God here was taking a nap on the ship. They woke him up, the master cares that we perish. And the master came up and told the lightning, quit lightning. Told the thunder, quit throwing, told the fierce wind to quit blowing. And they said, what kind of man is this that can talk to Mother Nature and obey him? Then the servant might have been around there preaching, and as he was doing, being a servant, a good servant, he might have told them about Lazarus that had been dead for a couple of days. And then said Jesus waited a couple more days. And when he got there, he cried with them. And then he told him, I'll fix what you're crying about. He said, show me where you laid him. And where he laid his Lazarus from there. I believe that's the reason why he came to Jesus in the first place. because the servant had been ministering unto him. And he said, I'm going to go to your God for you. But when he went to God, his faith, the centurion man's faith, moved God. Yes. Are y'all still with me? Right. Just about your faith ought to move God. Yes, starting right now. I ain't worried about yesterday and to last night or last month. Somebody started right now. Your faith ought to move God. Yes. Somebody said, I'm getting ready to go to another level of faith. Yes. Tell somebody, my God, we'll do it. Just in case your God went on a long vacation. Just in case you can't get his attention. Maybe he's going on a long nap, going on a long trip. Tell somebody you ought to try my God. He'll show up and show out. Especially when he see you walking in this thing called faith. So he let God know. He moved God with his faith because he sees God as the top of the line. And he sees that he can come straight to God with nothing else in the way. He don't let no obstacles get in the way. He don't let time or pride or money get in the way. He know that all he can do is come straight to Jesus. So he comes to him and he said, I'm a man under authority. Watch this. He said, I have soldiers under me. He's moving God. Somebody said, with his faith. He said, I got soldiers under me, and I say to one man, go. You might believe he's already gone. Because when you're in the military, if somebody high rate told you to do something, if you didn't want to be court-martialed and kicked out or have to end up doing some time, get demoted, get your stripes taken off you, somebody said you had to follow the chain of command. You had to follow orders. So he let God know that he said, I'm a man of authority. Having soldiers under me. When I tell one to go, you best believe you ought to be going. Somebody said, Holy Ghost, help me now. We say that we're children of God. And God has authority over us. But then when he tells us to go, we ain't went nowhere yet. When he tells us to do something, we ain't doing it yet. When he said, come to the church house and be a servant of God and serve me every Sunday, we ain't doing it yet. You don't recognize authority. Where is your faith? Here God said, never throughout Israel have I seen such great faith. Do I see the centurion man? Can God say that about you in this day and time? Never throughout this day and time. Have I seen great faith in 2018? I've seen his brother and sister sit down to keep the real ministry. So somebody say, where is your faith? Your faith ought to be in Jesus. Tell somebody your faith ought to be in the Lord. Those who are going to walk in faith. If you're ready to walk in faith and not by sight, so you're going to walk by faith and give God all the glory. You ought to stand on your feet right now and say, I'm getting ready. I'm not where I ought to be, but I'm better than I used to be. It's not what you're going through. Tell somebody who you decide to go through with. And even though I don't know what tomorrow holds, I'm glad I know the man that holds tomorrow. Tell somebody where is your faith? Where is your faith? By faith, tell somebody just believe. By faith, tell somebody shall be done. By faith, don't take but one touch. By faith, you don't take but one word. Somebody said, go thy way. I'm getting ready to tell you to go thy way. Jesus told us to tell you, man, in verse 13, he said unto him, go thy way. And thou believe, and it shall be done. Somebody here for a reason. And whatever you're calling on God to do for you right now, tell somebody, where is your faith? Faith don't take but one touch. Faith don't take but one word. Faith you can believe. Tell somebody, faith, it shall be done.